Alright guys, welcome back to The Walking Dead. We are continuing on exactly where we left off with Dawn here, who is a fresh amputee. Oh, goodness me, do you see the insanity that we are dealing with right now? There is a wandering trader, spare parts dealer. Not really what we're going for right now. If we can't do this mission, it's too much. Speak with Miranda. Let's go down there and have a chat with these people and just check what we have in the car. Okay, great. So while we're out, actually, what time is it? Just see what time it is, because we've got one fuel in our base. So you can, oh, we've got two now. Okay, let's make another fuel can. Obviously, we're just going to have to roll with no fuel at the base, which doesn't matter as long as we can get around. We are also going to call in to the bounty broker at some point. We have a lot of neutral enclaves. These guys are unaware. We have one neutral enclave. These guys are also neutral. Tell you what, the bounty broker can wait. I don't think I picked up any more ammo for my shotgun. Okay, we've still got ammo for the pistol. We can work with that. Car's a little bit scuffed. Now, major priority here. Do not drive into spawning hordes. Do you get influence for completing bounties? Alright, come on, we'll do it now. Let's just get it done. That way I can stop thinking about it. We've got a bit of fuel, so we're okay. We can take a little detour. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Mate, they're spawning in on top of the car. It's a real problem. In all honesty, I think that has been one of the biggest problems that we've faced in the last, I don't know how many episodes, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's causing us so much drama with our car, trying to keep it undamaged. We get influence. Okay, alright, so we just got a little bit of a bonus to influence anyway. One of the enclaves had a toolkit, didn't they? The one close to our base there. We might have to just buy that. So this FBI fighting rifle is new to me. I don't think I've ever had that before. Feel like I might have gone the wrong way here. Kind of. Greg has... Oh, he's recovered from cracked ribs. That's good to hear. Okay. Should I just fix the car? Probably should, shouldn't I? Should just fix up the car now before we get into too much trouble with this. Let's see what we can do when we get to this enclave. Let's go on a little bit of a detour. Just try and lead the zombies away a little bit. Okay, here we go. Alright, made it. Now, what's this thing look like? Ooh, nice. Not suppressed, but could be useful against the Plague Heart. Is this the one? Oh, don't tell me these guys want 3 bloody, is it medkits? I don't know. I could be guessing. What do you have for sale? Nothing helpful. Right, our research requires samples of flesh, regular ones. Can you help me gather some from... But don't you need a certain weapon for that? So now we have a follower. Honestly, if these guys are going to help us attack Plague Hearts, I think I'm down, in all honesty. But yeah, if I remember rightly, this one you need to have a bladed weapon because you have to sever zombie arms, like 10 of them. So we're going to have to make a trip back to our enclave, back to our outpost, if I could speak. Let's just get out of here for now anyway. We've got an outpost kind of close by. Not too far away at least, but we do have 3 awakened Plague Hearts. So that's something to be aware of. Alright, we'll get back to our outpost. Fix up the car. Grab the right weapon. And then we'll come back in. Okay, there's another Plague Heart. There's only one more left to discover. We do only have one fuel tank, jerry can left though, so... Taking on a Plague Heart pretty soon. With a fuel rucksack there. I think we're going to have to just do it anyway, just to stay on top of our game. Alright, let's get the right tool for the job here. Also got to remember that this girl does not... Okay, she's obviously going to swap that out. No point in carrying around an empty... that'll do. Although... Which one's better here? Dismember. This one has much better dismember. Okay. Well, this is just temporary anyway. We'll swap back to the... We'll swap back to the heavy weapon soon. Let's just get fueled up and fixed up here. We might as well. We know this is our final fuel. Yeah, that's good to do. So we need to be sorting fuel out before we get close to bottom, close to empty. And we have no more toolkits. Let me just see if I can scrap some gear and get us another toolkit. The enclave that sells them is over here. That sold, they had one for sale. Are they still even here? They're not here anymore. Enclave's disappeared. Well, that's new. Alright, so we've lost an Enclave. Interesting. So we can't rely on that anymore. Alright, let me just see if I can get some things scrapped. Okay, I managed to get us exactly 200 parts, which is going to make us... Well, weren't these 100? Oh, because we're auto mechanic now. They only cost 70. Oh, good. Okay, so that wasn't so much of a waste. Brilliant. So we've got 2 of these. We just need to secure some fuel. As always, that's been the whole story of this last 10 episodes, hasn't it? So our objective is down here. Honestly, probably should have just stayed on the road. Alright, after we've gotten this mission done, we're going to do a plague heart with a fuel rucksack. Whoa. Please don't run over a bloater right now. Now this is going to be tough. I hope there's not a lot of zombies around. It might be tough to even get this mission done. So it's probably that plague heart we've just passed that we're going to come back to, because it's at a fuel station. I've definitely never experienced a playthrough of this game. Oh my god. Press the wrong key. Totally pressed the wrong key there. Dismember 10 zombies' arms. Okay, great. This won't be too hard then. Let's head up here out of the way. So we have a bit of an infestation here. Okay, can we slow down a second? Was that it? Oh, we did it. Are you going to run off now? Assault Plague Heart. Honestly, we might sell that tool there, that weapon. Which was it? This one? Let's go for here. We're going to call these guys in straight away. This guy probably won't survive the trip home. So we'll try and kind of cheese it a little bit and get him to spawn over here quickly. And we will get straight on to murderizing this plague heart. So we've got a fair amount of influence now, but we need one more, what do you call it? Oh god, that frightened me. Can you get out of the... Thank you. Just wanted to run through that so the zombies would follow us, but not sure if it was super effective. Honestly, I think I'm just going to unload with this gun in a second. We can come back for that fuel rucksack. Okay, so we've got a warehouse heart here. These ones are interesting because you have, depending on exactly which layout it is, you have like an open kind of environment, you know? Okay, it's not the one I was thinking of. I don't have any more fire or stims. No, no, no. Not now, lady. I'm pushing it here. I'm really pushing it. Come on, Dawn. You can do it. Don't die on me, Dawn. Hoo-wee. Now, are those soldiers allied? Because if they are... They are... Oh, they are allied. Well, then let's go and recruit a new member. I think we'll take on the rest of the Plague Hearts by ourselves. As helpful as they were, I think I would get more relaxation out of having more recruits, you know. More recruits in our base to fall back on. Consider Dawn is now amputated. The game is definitely struggling to load properly. Can't climb over this, can you? Okay, let's see what we can get access to in here. Oh god, we've got two plagued survivors. She's not plagued. Is there only 3 here? Well, it looks like she's our only option then. Shit. Bloody musician, really. What do you got going on, Scarlet? Herbalism. These guys are kind of out of the question because, yeah, all right. So we're taking the musician. Also, I suppose you have any ammo for this gun. That was extremely helpful. No. Oh, well, we might have some more at home. 7.62, I don't think we have a lot. 5.56, 45s. All right, Fern, come with me. So we've lost our Plague Heart Assault, but it's fine. 5 left, ladies and gentlemen. Plus we have an extra recruit. Now we can move base. So we might do that. Just to give us access to, well, the ability to build some more facilities. I'm just trying to think what we need though. Do we need more facilities right now? It's just a case of if you have them, you can make use of them. But do we really need it? I don't think we do. We really need it. It would be nice to not have to drive all the way across the map every time we get, well, just every time we need to go back to base. Oof, bloaters. There's quite a lot of bloaters spawning in at the moment, I've noticed. We need to go back. Shit. I've made a bit of a mistake here. We need to get that fuel rucksack. Yeah, we really need that fuel rucksack. Well, I'm going to gamble again on us being able to make it home to drop off our new recruit and then back down here to get the fuel rucksack. But that's kind of a pain in the arse, actually, because then I'm going to have to break open. I'm going to have to break the fuel rucksack open. Okay, we're actually right next to it. Let's do this. Let's try and do this smartly. Huh. Okay, so we might actually have a fuel rucksack in the building as well as legendary. She doesn't have a gun. Anyway. Oh well. We got some stims. Take that heavy weapon. A lot of this stuff can just be broken down. Do I give her the gun? I hope she's smart with that weapon. Let's keep looking. We might find some fuel, as in jerry cans. This is quite exciting, guys. We are very close here to, well, to having this series done, aren't we? Quite amazing, really. We've come a long way. Not taking any of that stuff. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. Hopefully we can get out of here, get clear. We've secured a little bit more fuel for the base. So we should have enough now to get these last play carts done. If, big if, oh, that's also very good. That can be broken down, so can that. If everything kind of stays above board, you know, like we don't run into any major unforeseen events. Okay, I feel like we've got a horde moving in here. I don't like the look of this. Right, we're going to go around the back here. And we're just going to focus on getting out of here alive. With our new recruit intact. Good stuff. So we've got extra meds. Alright, sweet. Ooh wee, that's scary. What do you get for rucksacks when you sell them? Not sure what sort of price you get on them. I imagine it's pretty good. Now, where am I going here? What's the quickest way to get back to base? Just stay on the road. Watching out for spawning hordes. Currently the most lethal kind of horde that we're encountering. Lethal to our car. And my sanity. Just gonna stay on the road, keep it easy. Yeah, if anything, I'm kind of sold on moving base so that we don't have to keep driving all the way across the map like this. Because it's absolutely killing us when it comes to fuel consumption. So, I'll tell you what, we'll get back to base, then we'll have a look at the map and see what's viable for a new base location. But we lose our mechanic. When we do that, we lose our mechanic. Is that a sticking point? We lose our mechanic, we can't craft. Obviously, we can't craft toolkits. We might be stuck in place, honestly. I don't think we can really afford to lose that ability until we get a new mechanic. Plus, he's now an auto mechanic, so that's saving us on parts. Got so much of this. We can keep this gear on her for now. Now let's see what our new recruit. Oh, their skill's useless, isn't it? Well, it's not completely useless, but it's pretty useless. What's that? 5 fuel? Ah, so some of the outposts weren't working because we didn't have fuel. That's interesting. Alright, so... Oh, we only have 3 of them. That's not good. That's another issue we've run into. Okay, let's get her swapped out. And she can keep hold of that. I think, honestly, I'm going to keep hold of the tools for now. We just picked up a few more heavy weapons. So our new recruit, Fern. She's got quite a lot of blood plague. Let's get her fixed up. Infection therapy, along with emergency medicine. Now we can drop off a couple of those rucksacks. Alright, not them. Stims, which we don't have any more of. Fuel, fire, grenades. Get a bigger backpack on. Break this one down. We're not taking this. Take off that suppressor. Right. Heavy weapon incoming. Another one of my favourite heavy weapons, the Canabo, whatever it's called. Canabo. Alright, so fuel needed. Two fuel cans. We're just going to stick with the same formula. We didn't find any stims, did we, in that last play cart? Okay, then let's take some energy drinks with us. Why not? So in terms of a base, 5 needed, 6 needed. So we can only afford the bridge fort. And if we move, our mechanic, who's in the infirmary, won't have anywhere to go. Unless there's an infirmary already built there. No. Outdoor beds, sheltered beds, parking, western watch post, eastern watch post, and then empty slots. So we can't move there. And we can't afford to move anywhere else. So it looks like we are staying put until potentially we recruit a mechanic. 1, 2, 3, 4. With one more over here somewhere. This one that's awake, that doesn't have anything we need, I don't think. Or if it does, we don't know. Okay, so all of the rest except for this one don't have fuel or anything that we really need, so we can basically pick anything. Missions. The bug out vehicle, so we're not going to address that right now. I guess we go and take out the play cart that's awake then, guys. With our new recruit, who's a pessimist, a drummer, and a reservist. She affects our morale, but it's not exactly a big problem to us right now. Let's get 2 of these. Deposit all of them, whatever. Dawn, you can stay here. Is she a little bit infected, is she? Yeah, okay. Okay, that was a mistake. Didn't mean to get in the car, but let's just get out of here, then we'll fuel up. Let's get on the road a little bit. Get this reloaded. Alright, we're looking okay for supplies. I want to try and chew through 2 more play carts before the end of the episode. Hopefully everything goes smooth. If it does, then in the next episode, we may be ready to take out the last remaining play carts. Now that's an easy mission, especially for us. Where is it? What are these people to us? Are they already... They're just neutral. Okay, so... If the mission's still there after we do the play carts, or if we run into any issues that causes us to redirect back to base, then we'll do that mission. Otherwise, it's not a big deal, is it? Right now. But it is an easy one. Just drop off some ammo. We have excess ammo, so the best way to get there from here, stick to the road. I probably could have gone through a shortcut, but sometimes it's easier to just stay on the tarmac. So I'm not sure how I feel about how the fuel is, like, okay, it's lethal zone. But is it fun to be so, what I would consider, hyper obsessive over our fuel situation? Maybe it's just this particular map. Maybe it's just the way that I've attempted to handle this run through and how much Molotovs we've been using and stuff like that. I guess if you get certain perks, you know, you get more Molotovs, don't you, if you get a chemist? But I feel like it's a bit excessive in terms of how much it impacts, well, what you have to be doing. Our fuel gauge is going down so fast. It's like we have to be constantly concerned with how much fuel we have. Well, I suppose, in all honesty, it's like that for other resources too, isn't it? Once you get into bigger bases. I don't know. I feel like I could dial the fuel consumption back on the car just slightly by like a third and be a bit happier. Still have to be concerned with fuel, but not so hyper worried. That was a big error, what I just did there. Now, we might be able to take this play cart out without disturbing anyone. Maybe. Let's see. This will be a close one. Okay, we're not doing that again. No, I'm not climbing over that with zombies around me. Okay. Now all we need to do is lead them away a little bit. Try and get in there and grab whatever few supplies we've just managed to secure for ourselves. This place should be pretty empty. I hope. Maybe not. Got a bloater. That didn't work. Ooh, forgot about that guy. Yeah, a little bit more damage there than I would have liked, but we made it through. Yeah, she's a little bit more plagued than I would like there. And there's still a massive horde in there. Damn, that didn't work. Unequip that, please. Okay, I was pressing the wrong key. Shit. Here we go again, doing the runaround. Honestly, this might not even be worth it right now, because if there's just so many zombies here, it's just not worth the amount of time we spend trying to get them away, when clearly they're just making their way back inside the building anyway. Oh, there's two here. Ah, how did I not notice that? God, there's a massive horde on the other side of that wall as well. Now, those zombies might be stuck up there, so... Was our car damaged, or has it been damaged? I don't remember it being this damaged when we parked it. Anyway. It's a fuel problem, man. I know I've been talking about fuel non-stop for the last few episodes, but it's a real drag on the situation. No way, I'm not stopping here. Gatling Gulch, eh? Never heard of this place. Oh wow, okay, lots and lots of lots of plague hordes around here. Sheesh. Now, before we attack, this needs to be remedied. This car situation. Also, don't have another fuel can, do we? Do we or not? Oh yeah, we have one. Okay. Let's get this in. Alright guys, next plague heart. I've got some explosives here and fuel bombs. I'm kind of trying to save them for the next few hearts, the last three. We do have one more heart to check for supplies, the one we just killed, or the one before that. And so there might be stuff in there, but we just don't really know. So tons of stims though, so let's rock the stims for this one. house seems to be kind of empty. So let's try and do this one a bit stealthily if we can. So there's someone in here. Okay, there's one over there. Let's see what sort of setup this one is. Is it one of the bathroom ones? Yeah, these ones are actually pretty good. So that took off another phase there. All right, she's ready to pop. Okay, I feel good about a little bit of car combat here. Although, very foggy, isn't it? Okay, that worked out a lot better than I could have hoped for. Huh. Sweet. Cool, I wish everyone was like that. All right. So we're not getting anything epic, obviously. But, you know, it all helps, I suppose. 3 left, guys. One of them undiscovered. Let's go and discover it, at least. If our character doesn't get tired, we'll probably take it on. 3 left. So far, so good. So the grenade really helped us out there. It took off a whole another level, another phase. That was very helpful. Finishing off with the firebomb too. Also very helpful. I didn't intend to hit the heart with that. I just wanted to kill all the zombies. That one was lovely, wasn't it? Rock and roll, honey buns. Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of these ones. Can get a bit tricky here between these 2 windows. Okay, it's probably best to be over here. Here we go. Listen for the telltale yelp. Nope. Okay, I'm pushing this a bit too much, aren't I? We're not getting that clear right now. Wanted to see if I could clear them out and get access to the heart, but... Very, very, very cool. Okay, would you look at that? Honestly, let's just rock and roll with that, I think. Fuel's gonna be a problem. We are a bit low, but we've got our ammo rucksack here, so that's another enclave kind of added to the mix. Guys, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be able to do this. Anything can happen, though, in this game. Anything can happen. But I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't know about that final legacy. That question is still up in the air. As long as we survive, at the end of the day, we'll take Greg. As long as we survive, well, you know, that's all that matters, isn't it? Then we complete the map. As long as we survive. But I don't know about the chances of, like, most of our community surviving, because I just don't think they will, unless we end up legacying a lot of people with Blood Plague. Although we won't probably legacy anyone except for Greg. He's really the only memorable component of this series so far, except for the first guy we had who was a Blood Plague survivor. But he died, didn't he, early? He died quite early on. Alright, what do we got going on in the back of here? Let's drop off some of this stuff that we don't need. Can't do 3 of those, can we? So let's see what Clark, I mean, not Clara. Clara's deal is. Are you now friendly? Don't have any fuel. Nobody has the one thing we want. So they're just friendly. We could recruit. Nutrition. Literature. Blank fifth skill. Do we have another mechanics handbook back at base? Levette. Take the coffee. See you later, guys. So we've got ourselves another recruit who's a black fifth skill. We can turn into a mechanic, and then we can claim a new base if we want to. I do want to, because I want to be closer. Now we don't have enough influence. We have enough influence for this. It is a little bit closer. Now what I want to do when we get back is, I think we're going to have to, tell you what, let's do this now actually. Can potentially get this on the way home. Going the wrong way. Here we go. So what I was going to say is, when we get back, I would like to look to see if any of the bases on this map have any kind of fuel assistance. I don't think there's any that are, but now that I say it, we could just dispose of a couple of our fuel outposts. What's happening here? Wandering trader. Well, we're in the area. Right. So we've got a wandering trader here, but we've also got a hell of a lot of zombies, so now this is very risky. But we can at least call in and have a chat with him. What's the deal, bro? Laxman. Medium vehicle upgrade. Suppressor. Nah, nothing relevant to us right this second. Let's go get this fuel. Oh, it's very close to our base. Did our partner get in? He did, didn't he? Yeah, he's in. Not sure if I'm going the right way here, so let's cut across if we can. Fuel outpost. Shit. I should not have left him alone out there. Oh, he's here. Okay. Good job. Good job, dude. Cool, I got a bit scared then. Thought I'd made another mistake. Right, we've got a fuel outpost. Good. So now we get 3 fuel a day. Not sure why I didn't think of that earlier. Okay, we've got to be extremely careful here. I'm not messing around with our new recruit. But really, though, because, I mean, there's still containers here. Boring, but also necessary. Okay, we've got a little fuel canister here. Could be helpful. Okay. Character is now getting tired. Please be in here. Come on now. Fuel container. We need you, baby. Yes. Alright, rock and roll. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are scraping through. That's how I feel about this whole series lately. Scraping through. We're just getting what we need as we need it. You know, we've just managed to hold on to our toolkits and our fuel resources just enough. A few times we've been left stranded, but we've managed to make it through. The plague hearts are going quite well now. So we have the resources we need to finish this, I feel, and we have enough survivors now to feel quite comfortable in how many people we've got to achieve the goal. And a lot of our survivors also haven't been amputated, which is important. That's like a, you know, an important part of feeling comfortable. Tell you what, just drop all this stuff off because she is not going to be, can I? Okay, I can't do that in this menu. She is not going to be our survivor, so let's get her booked in. Actually, we need to drop off the heavy weapon. Poor Justin, he's been in that bed the whole series, hasn't he? Poor guy, feel sorry for him. Alright. Fern, job done. Well done. You need to, you need a rest. So what are we looking at here? Hunters Model 70. Didn't mean to drop that. Let's get this guy equipped for the next run. I think, honestly, I did like this weapon. So let's get that repaired. Salvage this for the time being. Let's get him supplied. We've got a few of these in the car already. We've got 6 fuel guys. That's amazing. Oh, did we... No. One of our outposts allows us to learn mechanics, doesn't it? Yes. So that's going to take 15 minutes to learn. Grants the mechanic skill to a survivor who uses it. Okay, great. So that's great. I never knew that. I know that a lot of these places do grant, you know, skills that you can learn as you level them up, but I've just never done it enough to know that, okay, we could get a fuel outpost, level it up to level 2. Now I know. Level 2 fuel outpost gives you mechanic skill. That's amazing. I absolutely would have made use of that earlier if I had known. So when we get this mechanic, we can exile the Blood Plague survivor, improve our morale. But with this guy, while we've got him, if we get some more influence, we can now move base. But again, is it really necessary? We've got 2 Plague Hearts left. 1, 2. We know where they both are. I can promise you now, our character here, our new character, oh, I see. Our new character here, whose name is Levette Mitchell, he is going to be assaulting these plague hearts with some fuel, some fire bombs. I feel like that's enough for 2 plague hearts. I may take... Do I need a smoke? Probably not. What I will do, though, which I haven't been doing for a long time, is craft some of these firecrackers, because that's just going to make our job a lot easier. Gunfire the clinic, guys, it's just not the time for it. I guess we give him this. Give him some extra 45 rounds. Get this pro suppressor equipped for him. And honestly, just take one more round. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we return, I do foresee us, you and I together, taking on the final Plague Hearts of the series. And then obviously after that, we have to sort of hang around and make sure we finish the final legacy mission. Now, what I'm going to do, before we finish the final legacy mission, I'm going to make a backup of the save. And what we might do, guys, for a future series is continue on. Once we complete our legacy, we might move our survivors. The only issue is, I've tried to, in the past, legacy our community. And as I've said before, because they have the amputate trait, it would crash my game whenever I would try to log back in and look at my legacy pool. If I hovered over that character, the game would crash to desktop. So I'm wary about putting any survivors that have got, or just any survivors from a modded game into our legacy pool. But what we could do is potentially try, I'll back up the save anyway, potentially try and start out a new community with them. Whoever survives the legacy missions, move them to a new map on lethal, start again, and then set that aside for a later date, because we are moving forward into the abyss of the No Chill Challenge. And I promise you, in the next episode, I'm going to explain what the No Chill Challenge is. I'm going to give you a good insight into it. You can decide whether or not you like the sound of it. And that's what we are moving on to after this. It's reminiscent of Darkside. I feel like it's more difficult than Darkside, because it's a full challenge, which I will explain. It's different to Darkside. Anyway, I'm not going to go into too much of it now. Check the next episode if you want the lowdown. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, also check the links in the description for access to other content on the channel. I do hope you will join me for the episode with the final assault on the Plague Hearts. And if we can squeeze in some of the legacy missions in the next episode, we'll do that, but that could be the episode after. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you will join me very soon. Goodbye for now.